another good thing too with school employee retirement is that we like to be that one-stop shop, right? So they already come in and probably do a lot of their loans, and if they're loans with us, they have a lot of great products and benefits with us too. Why would we not offer them something to be able to, for them to have a retirement option as well, right? So think about that, think about all the things that a member goes through in their lifetime and what that means. So, they might, want to be able to have more options, and that's what we have for them, right, when we sit down with specialists. So that's another really good thing. One of the things that we want to look out for, maybe some key words, are when they come in, especially to the teller line, we always see that they have that school employee warning code. That's like the first thing that you'll notice. Keep an eye on that. And then when you have a conversation aspect with your member, that's when you're going to do a lot of the uncovering. So you find out where they work, what school district they work for, how long they've worked for there. Important things to keep in mind is maybe they're new to the school district, right? They might not know what their options are. They might be transferring as well, so they might have questions regarding how to transfer their retirement. So those kind of things are just things to keep in mind. And then you can always use Scimitar to help you kind of find out what some things are. Like they have that warning code, maybe you see direct deposit coming in. Maybe they have the summer saver or the paycheck planner as well. Sometimes it's not super obvious, but there's little clues here and there that can help us out with that as well. And we want to do a quick practice scenario with you guys, because I know sometimes we need that practice to kind of help us to how we're going to word or how we're going to talk about retirement with our members. And one of the things to always keep in mind is that for us, we are complimentary. It's complimentary to the member. Maybe they go to another place where they're going to have commission fees or they're going to charge them. So those are really great benefits and things to emphasize when you are going to talk to them about maybe having somebody call them or a retirement specialist to sit down with them that day. So what we're going to practice is that we're going to be at the teller line and we're going to have a member that has a check with them, right? And you see that it's from a school district. So there's already a couple of clues in there for you, okay? So I'm going to have Melissa. You're going to be my team member, okay? So we're going to do a practice. What do you want to come on up? Yeah. And it's going to be quick. It's not going to be, Okay.
So your goal is to be able to uncover her being at a school district and to actually refer her over to our retirement specialist.
Have this check and a deposit today.
Well, surely that's the look. Oh, I see. This happens to be a paycheck of yours?
Yeah,
First paycheck. First paycheck. I see. How are you enjoying your time with this?
good.
It's good. Really great. Thank you. It's very good. And what kind of work are you looking at? You're a teacher or you're in administration?
Right now I'm a teacher.
Oh, I see. Well, congratulations. And what kind of grade and subject are you teaching right now?
I teach 7th grade math.
Oh, very nice. And so, we'll go and take a look here. So, this is your first time. How has things been adjusting for you at the district?
It's okay. A lot to do, a lot to think about.
Have you, how is the retirement set up and your paycheck going through for you? Are you able to start to see directly deposit in the future, or is this just a check deposit to pay?
Oh, I'm going to be getting more checks in the future for sure. Probably some direct deposit later.
I see. Oh, well, I just had a quick question. How has the retirement been setting up for you at your district?
And I know they offer some stuff at the school, but I don't really know much more besides that.
I see. Well, you're interested in learning more
job at finding out what I did. You even asked some questions, how I liked it. So that's really good rapport building, right? You don't just jump into it. You know, you want to get to know the member, make them feel comfortable, you know, build their trust. So that was really good. Because it's one of the things that I like to do is find out, right, uncover where they are. You did a great job. So how they're getting settled in, and then have they thought about their retirement, right? That's a really good question because maybe they have, and you know, like we said, maybe they're with another company or they're with somebody else. So you can even ask, oh, how's that going for you? Right? If they don't know anything about it, you don't have to go into a lot of detail and explain a lot of things because that's not really your job. But one of the great things to do is say, well, one of the really great benefits, and I like to use the word benefits, by the way, when I'm talking about numbers, because it kind of plants that in their mind that this is a benefit to them. So one of the great benefits that Schools First has to offer is that we offer complimentary consultations with a retirement specialist that allows you to go over your retirement plan. It's as simple as that. And you can even go with us and say, we can have them give you a call at your earliest convenience. So you don't have to always ask to be like, oh, would you like them to call you, or can kind of start introducing that they can call you, you know, let them know that these are your options. You can sit down with them and they can call you. So something as simple as that. Doing a lot of talking.
I'm going to go over trusted investments. Does anyone know who our advisor is for trusted investments?
Christian.
Perfect. Okay. Does anyone know what Christian does? No? Okay. So Christian is a financial advisor. It's different from MRP, Retirement Planning Specialist. Christian actually he offers life insurance for members who don't have life insurance and we're looking to purchase life insurance. He also offers IRAs and mutual funds, annuities, things like that, but we are not licensed in that area. But if a member wants to come in and say, you know what, your rates are really low, so what can you do in that scenario, right? You can say, well, have you met Christian, our financial advisor? He might be able to offer you something a little bit different. And with that, for services especially, if anyone is bringing in like a 401k check, or establishing an IRA, I always refer that member to Christian. Because what if they don't want something that's just 0.55% in interest, right? What if they want something else? So I always say, hey, I think it's best that you meet with our financial advisor, Christian. He might be able to offer you something a little bit different. And he can also kind of give you a review with your future financial planning and things like that. So 401k is something that's really big that you can let our members know, like, hey, well, if your work isn't setting that up for you, meet with Christian. Or insurance, annuities, it's more, that's his side. I don't really talk about it. I say I'm not a licensed financial advisor, and members are always like, okay, well, let's schedule an appointment. So now we're gonna do a scenario. April?
Good morning. My name's April. I'll be helping you. How are you today?
April, I'm good, thank you.
Good, good. So what brings you into the branch today?
Just have this check that I recently inherited, and just look to see what some of my options are.
Okay, let's take a look. Let's have a seat here. Let's see. So you said you inherited this check. Is everything okay? Like, or
Yeah, just old. Yeah.
well, let's hope that you're doing okay. Family's doing well. So let's see what we can do and see what plans did you have for the funds? How soon did you want to be accessible to these?
I just wanna, I wanna know maybe what I can do with it, if I can get better interest rates here somewhere, or, what options that kind of double it.
Okay. Do you plan to use the funds anytime soon? No? Okay. So with this check, we do have a few options for you. You can go with certificates if you feel comfortable locking funds away. If you have to see the money right away, we do have some savings accounts. Right now, our rates are not the best. I
I know, with the pandemic, everything going on, rates have gone a little bit lower. I know you did mention the important part for you is the interest rate. Our best bet right now would be to meet with one of our financial advisors to maybe get a better feel if he can offer you something better. How I mentioned, we do have those options for you here, but if you're looking to get a little bit better interest, he may have something better to offer you.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I can set an appointment for him, for you to meet with him, and then go from there.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Does everyone know what a 401k is? A 401k.
Hope you all have it.
Very important.
Who's first?
So, for those of you guys who don't know, a 401k is your retirement plan, okay? You are also contributing towards your Social Security, but Social Security is, you're probably going to be receiving around 30% by the time you retire. So, the credit union offers a 401k plan for everyone. It's your supplemental plan. It's where you have that extra stream of income by the time you do retire. Because can you live off of 30% of your income? No, right? Okay. So a 401k is very similar to a 403b and a 457. 403b and a 457 is for the public school district, and a 401k is for private companies like us. So something to keep in mind is that anyone who works for the public, Garden Grove Unified, Coastline Community College, you want to, anything you see that's public, that's not LA Unified, you want to refer over to our retirement specialist. And if you see someone that works for the UCI or UCLA or Cal State Fullerton or Cal State Long Beach, you actually might want to refer them over to Christian, because he can actually help our members set up an additional retirement plan as well. So something to keep in mind. And then if you guys aren't contributing to your 401k, please sit down with Christian, so that way he can help you set that up as well.
And it's not just a benefit for members, it's a benefit for us as well, for you guys.
It's also important because the teachers don't get Social Security. That is their retirement, so.
Yeah. And actually, one of the things that, when I sat down with Brittany, she showed me a chart, like an Excel spreadsheet, that if the school employee just has their 403b retirement and doesn't have like any additional retirement, they're not really on track for retirement. Like they said, that no one really can't live off 30% of that retirement. So it's better to do it earlier than later. That's what we found, right? Especially because you don't want to wait too late. So everybody can benefit from that. Even, you know, I've noticed that I don't want to just talk to the members that maybe come in and they look like they already know what they're talking about. You know, it's not just the older members, it's the young members as well too, the ones that, like, I didn't really know the benefits of it until I started working here, and I realized, wow, this is something that's really important for me to start doing now. So just think about that.
That's it for today's meeting.
Any other questions?
What about our members that are self-employed?
Refer over to Christian.
Alright.
It's for anyone who is not a school employee. If they're a school employee that works for like the Cal States or the UCs, I would always recommend over to Christian. And Christian. But I would definitely schedule an appointment to book with Christian, so that way you can review your 401k plan. It does not hurt, and the credit union offers us 8%, so that's free money.
Should we give Christian appointments, or what are the calls? How do we
So,
introduce
okay.
the calls?
The difference between RG calls is it's sending a dispatch to our trusted investments and our retirement planning, member retirement planning, to reach out to the members. But sometimes, let's say a member wants to book an appointment, right? So then you can schedule an appointment on the spot, so that way they have a specific date.
What would the call be discussing? Just
Like-
kind of an introductory thing?
Yeah, and that would lead into more of them booking an appointment.
They might start asking a lot of questions on the teller line, and that's a really great thing to have somebody call you, because you would not be able to have all the answers.
But you-
Are you
Any questions?